What you're about to watch is disgusting, huge trigger warning. Homophobia, transphobia. You're jumping into a bubble you might not know, you might not understand. Kai Cenat is doing a Streamer University event. And at the Streamer University event, there are some gay men and there are some ally men and there are some Christian men. And the Christian men are basically bullying and harassing the gay / straight men who are not gender conforming. And it's really rough to watch. Here's the clip that's going the most viral. And then I'll give you a little bit more context. So this is Wardrobe, and he's going to confront a man named OJ, and OJ's like the Christian.
Before I end up, before I cuss.
And he's young. As far as I know, I mean, he might actually be, I think he might even be in high school. He's really young.
Bitch out.
Who are you finna cuss out?
Girl, you coming with me? Bingo. OJ, come here.
Yo.
Come here.
Now, Max is a creator. This is Max. And Max is a non-conforming, I think he's a straight man. He's going through something right now, and we're here to support him, okay? He's got a diva tattoo on his rib cage that made people were like, diva? And then he's painting his nails, and he is allying with the gay men. And because he's allying so hard with the gay men, people are telling him he's like, he's got like demons, okay?
Yo.
It ain't no yo. Come here. Come here.
Ooh, la la. OJ in trouble.
It ain't no OJ in trouble. First off, you got a blurry ass camera. Second of all, I don't know why you're trying to be funny or some talk shit about Max. Like, he didn't do nothing. Did he say something to you directly?
Nah, what you talking
Wait, did he say something to you
about? I
directly?
went up to Max.
You went up to him, exactly.
Yeah.
So you bullied him first, right?
Oh,
so if he say some shit about you first, then it's gonna be a problem though, right?
Okay, are we gonna have a conversation here, or are you gonna walk to me and walk away? Because I'm a person with multiple perspectives.
Okay,
so
well, there could be multiple perspectives, but you still don't disrespect somebody like that. At the end of the day, that's still highly rude. If you got a problem, keep it to yourself, boo. If you don't respect nobody, then you don't get respect for yourself.
Okay.
I'm hold up, I'm not done.
Oh,
then,
clock, let's say.
Okay, exactly. You talk about some idea, boo, 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 boo. You the one, okay? Okay. Second of all.
So I just want to
hey, I'm not done. I'm not done.
Is this a clip?
No, because I can put the cameras down.
No.
I can put the cameras down.
No, but I want to have a conversation.
No, because I can put the cameras down.
Max walked away from me.
He walked away from you because he felt uncomfortable with you. Obviously, you coming up there pressing him. Okay, you're a human being bullying other human beings over somebody that didn't do nothing. He's going to the club. What the fuck do the club got to do with him doing this and that, doing this and that?
Perceive it as bullying.
No, it's not. I'm there. No. Oh, what do you perceive it as? No, what do you perceive it as? What do you perceive it as? I'm in the middle of talking. You keep interrupting me. I'm actually, go ahead, talk.
Okay, so one, I had a conversation with Max. Max walked away. If Max felt away, I've been knew Max. Max was one of the first streamers I knew. I feel like as a person to a person, if you feel away about something, you enlighten me. You don't walk away. Everybody talks about streaming. This, when I'm talking to somebody, I'm just talking to them. I'm talking to you right now. You're looking back in your chats.
Yeah, I am, because I don't listen to anything you saying. I'm not listening to what you're saying. I'm not listening to anything you're saying.
About my opinion.
I really don't. I really don't give a fuck because you still disrespecting somebody either way.
Bullying him.
That's what you did. That's literally what you did. All clips need to be confronted. I'm confronting you about what I just saw.
All clips.
All clips. Blah blah blah. Okay. Oh my God. Look at how they smell too.
I'm gonna kill him, and I'm gonna mail something to his address to let him know he violated my Maxi Waxy.
First of all, number one, I'm not even gonna say that.
And get out your head.
You being human, girl.
Okay, so,
all humans deserve respect. You got them little ass blessed on. You doing the most. Okay, but I'm asking you a question, and I'm telling you to apologize or don't apologize.
Okay, you see
apologize or don't apologize. Apologize or don't apologize. Apologize or don't apologize.
We are in a
apologize or don't apologize.
Yo,
I just said put the cameras down. What is confronting somebody a Black Mirror episode? What is confronting somebody in Black Mirror? I said put the cameras down.
But you don't even let me finish.
No, I'm not letting you finish because I don't give a fuck what you about to say because it's bullshit.
You don't.
I just said you can put the cameras down and everybody can move out the way. I'm trying to have a conversation with you. What does a Black Mirror episode have to do with motherfucking having a conversation about you disrespecting another motherfucking human being?
You came here to address a
exactly. And I'm asking you, okay, address it. Okay, address it. Go. Address it. Address it. Address it. Address it.
When we go
address it.
It's just
address it. Address it.
You're not a person.
Address it.
You're not
Go.
a person.
Go. Address it. Address it. Address it. Address it.
You listen, but you don't hear.
Address it. Go.
Okay. So, if I paint my nails and I put it on the media for people to have a perception on, if I want them to like me or I want them to feel like this is me, I painted my nails and I posted it to be perceived. I don't have to be liked. Someone could have an opinion. If I paint,
you're not addressing the motherfucking clip, bitch. You talking about nails being painted. What the fuck do nails got to be painted with you talking about the devil and all of that? I'm asking you what the motherfucking problem is and why you address the clip. Move. I'm not laughing. I don't care.
I'm not even.
I don't care because disrespect should not be tolerated. Everything was cool.
Okay, take a deep breath. Pretty intense, right? Pretty crazy. Why is this happening? How did we get here? Okay. I just want to show you a little bit because I think it's important. Let me see if I can find it really fast. 2 seconds. It's a lot, right? But he's really fighting for his friend right now, which I love to see. I do love to see people coming to people's defense because homophobia is rampant. But you know what I love the most, girls, is the comment sections where like homophobia is stupid. I don't know why this is allowed. Kai should do something. So I do love to see that. Here is the clip. Okay, that was going around. So let's just watch this.
Why you want to be a diva?
Says, why do you want to be a diva?
Why you want to be a diva? You're a demon. You need holy oil, right? You need to sit down in the holy oil. You need to go get a church bath and cleanse your body, right? I think you are confused. I think you need some guidance. I think your parents feel a little way about that. I think you're clip farming and you're getting your clips. You pushing the persona. You smart. You loyal. I know what you're doing. You know what you're doing. You've been at this. But you are not a diva. Diva's bent over. I don't think you're bent over. You're not the little boys in clover. You're not Tota. You're not a diva. You are a grown man. Plaqueboymax. Not Plaqueboybati. Not Plaqueboy ass. Are you going to tell your son that you are a diva? Daddy, what's diva? Hey, get the fuck out of here. That is an abomination, Max.
Now, I'm going to whip us around a bit, okay? Just stay with me here. This is the original clip for the diva context, and I'm taking you kind of backwards. I'm taking you kind of around, okay? So this is him showing off the diva tattoo.
The towel was fake. Imagine to... Fuck is you talking about? Fuck is you talking about, nigga? Now, chat, I got this tattoo last night. Most paint old tattoos, bro. The rib is no joke. I'm not gonna lie. The rib is no joke. That shit hurt like... Not a big issue. Now, what's the tattoo say? Is it reverse for y'all? Y'all see it the right way. It say diva though. Why I get it? So the towel was fake?
Okay. Now, here is the follow-up to the backlash of him getting the diva tattoo. Then I'm going to go back.
Don't tell me. Diva do not mean female performer. It just mean like, yo, you popping it, like you doing your shit. You a diva, like, bro, you a diva. You're a diva. She a diva. It's not a bad thing, or it doesn't have to be feminine. How are y'all gonna tell me to look it up? Bitch, you're trusting Google over me? Are you stupid? Bro, listen, I'm telling y'all what I meant by the word. Google is not going to change that. Google's not going to change that. Diva me, you popping it. You doing your...
Oh, Chad is educating us. He said your Plaqueboymax, not Plaqueboybaddie, and baddie is a Jamaican slur against gay people. Oh, so he called him a slur too. I thought it was a word for gay people, but I didn't know it was like a slur. Okay, that's not good.
The only thing you don't give a fuck when nobody say diva. Yeah, you diva. He a diva. She a diva. I fuck with her. She a diva. Bro, real shit, man. How are y'all?
Okay, so right? So then we go back, okay? And now...
I am not proud of you. I am proud of everything else you did. Nominations, changing the game, changing your skin to Bati, diva. Diva start with D, Diddy. What else? You know, it's like this, Max. And you know, I could speak like this because after the clips go up and they don't like me, I don't use social media no more, so I can be a crackhead for life. When you keep pushing that barrier, Max, when you keep pushing that barrier and time passes, what happens? What next? What's the next engagement? What's the next clip? Don't lose yourself, don't sell your soul, Max. They want your soul because you changed the game. Don't sell your soul. You know I have a soul. You know I don't hold my tongue. You know you the first person that ever subbed me up as a big streamer in my chat. You ain't mention it. You don't know how much I appreciate you. But you bigger than that, nigga. Don't forget niggas like you for your personality, nigga. Is you crazy? You need to put on no persona, nigga. You broke through with music. Is you crazy? So niggas suck my dick. Niggas don't like you. It's like the character. But your main niggas like you. Don't let niggas rage bait you on your own stream. Is you crazy?
Yeah, I'm very upset. Chad says, I hate how he's just taking it. Oh, it gets, guys, this is really triggering. It gets really bad, okay? This is easy right now. It gets worse, okay? So I do think it's a trauma response. I think he's fawning. I don't know this. I'm not a psychologist therapist in his head, but I think he's stuck. I don't think he knows how to get out of it. I think he's gosh, I don't know what he's going through. Look, I don't know Max. I don't know what he's gonna, I don't know. I just know that he has been supportive of gay people. I just know that he's done his best to be an ally, at least a little bit that I've seen. And I know everyone's problematic and I get it. I don't know everything about his history, but in this context, I feel like he really is like stuck and it does get worse. So just trigger warning for people. This might be a little too close to home.
Nigga, you him, nigga. You're not no diva, nigga. What the fuck? Oh, not drive that. That's not true. You putting the character too much. Fuck out of here. You ain't no diva, nigga. What the fuck? I'm gonna pop it because I'm not gonna get no comments today. Fuck you talking about? I'm gonna get my pussy because I want to SU. But I'm not no diva. You fly though. You got fire. I'll give you that. You have to die me on that. You got fire. I'll give you that. You fly.
So the reason I turned the camera back on is because I want to be real with y'all. Like, that's why I started doing shit in the first place. Because streaming ability, I feel like, alright, streaming, give me the ability to do that. You know. That's why I love it in the first place. I feel like I've always been able to be me. And even if niggas who don't fuck with me, or like viewers and fans, if they, how do I explain it, hate on me or don't fuck with me, that's cool. Because at the end of the day, it's like, I don't know them. But on my own platform, it's like, damn, bro, if you fucked with me and really felt that way, why would you say on the stream in front of hundreds of niggas? You don't care about it for real. You just will know it go viral. Bitch, this is me, nigga. I'm pretty. This is me, nigga. Like, I don't give a fuck, bro. I might be a little weird, bro. I might tell some shit. Niggas get cold, bro. Think I'm gay. I don't give a fuck. What's wrong with being gay? There's nothing wrong with that shit, bro. Y'all niggas is whack. You're corny. And you just think how the next nigga think. You don't have your own mind, bro. That shit whack. But I'm gonna be myself, regardless. None of y'all niggas fucking with me. I don't care. You might think that shit because you're closed-minded, but it's one love, bro. It's one love. It's one love, bro. It don't matter. Niggas gay, it don't matter. They straight. It don't matter, bro. Why don't we just love each other, bro? So, I don't care, bro. Fuck OJ. If you fuck with me, nigga, you said that shit off camera. You could have pulled me aside. I'd love to talk to you off camera. Why you saying that shit on camera? But it's cool. I love y'all, bro. I'm good off this shit, to be honest. I'm gonna just go chill, all right? I love y'all, but remember this always be yourself. Fuck what they say. I don't care, nigga. I'm gonna wear my wigs. I don't give a fuck. I got diva tag. I'm gonna keep it forever. This is who I am, nigga. Diva, fly. I'm on my own shit. That's me. So always be yourself. Embrace what make you different, because that's what's gonna make you pop, all right? I love y'all, bro. But I love y'all. And I love every single nigga I've been fucking with on campus, because everyone been real and just showing love. Shout out Tano, shout out, bro, whoever, Wardrobe, shout out that nigga Wardrobe, bro. Shout out that nigga Wardrobe, because Wardrobe's himself, bro. No matter what anyone say, and they hate on that little nigga, but you're a genius, bro. He's super smart, he's funny, I'll fuck with him, he cool. He might joke, but he would never disrespect me. Niggas coming up to me saying, yo, bro, are you scared Wardrobe gonna touch you? And it ain't, no, nigga, he's a person, bro. He's a fucking human, bro. And I'm not saying I'm perfect, because I'm not, bro. I done made a lot of mistakes, hella mistakes, bro. Hella mistakes. But I'm trying to learn to do better. That's what we all need to do, bro. All right? I love y'all. This bitch, Maddie, and this shit, finds that shit, forever.
Oh, I don't even know what this man has been through. I don't even know, but he's going through something. And to see Wardrobe come out and advocate for him, and to see them advocate for each other, is so beautiful. Like, I have no doubt he's been problematic. I have no doubt he's made mistakes. Chat says he's early, 22, 23. He's just a kid. Yeah, I don't even think he's gay, or maybe he's gay. I don't know what but he's really having a realization, you know. And I think that's what's so beautiful to watch is he's having like in real time, he's going against the grain in such a big way, such a powerful way. And so here's Wardrobe. So now we're back to Wardrobe, okay? And here's Wardrobe, who saw that happen on stream and came out against OJ, right?
Went to y'all case, not you. Wait, he came.
Wait, I have a question. Wait, did you call him a demon? I'm just asking because I didn't.
Yeah, I was like, you're not a diva, you're a demon.
Exactly, and you not a motherfucking straight nigga. You're not.
No,
you're not.
Wait, no, let me talk. On some unbiased shit, that's fake crazy.
Okay.
I ain't gonna lie, because calling somebody a demon, because you don't know, like, Max don't play like that probably, you know, because you don't really be around Max in person, you see what I'm saying?
Okay,
so
and this is where I will come and say. This is where I will come and say.
I feel like that's fake.
I feel like everybody that knows me understands.
Nigga, he don't know you. Nobody know you in the motherfucking chat.
All right,
Nobody. And wait, when I say that, I mean not social media. I'm saying nobody know you on a personal level, so nobody gonna know how you joke or nothing.
But
so I'm asking you.
You don't know.
I don't. Your chat, y'all know. Let me ask the audience. Ask the audience. Ask y'all know. Do y'all know?
Thorough conversation.
I'm having a thorough conversation, but you talking about you doing this and that. You're not being fluent though.
I live a real
You're
life.
not.
After the phone goes down, I talk to my friends. It's OJ.
You're not though. You're not though.
Let me tell you something.
You're not though.
Because all you do is walk away after I talk.
You're not
like what I say.
Go.
That's all y'all do.
Calling somebody a demon because they got their nails motherfucking painted. Bitch, you got wigs in your motherfucking head. The pants look a hot ass mess.
But listen,
you look a mess.
But listen,
at the end of the day, you got jewelry and rhinestones on.
I exude confidence.
Okay, good. You exude confidence, but bitch, you supposed to be kind to everybody.
Like I can't dress, but I feel like I'm regardless of what people say.
I'm asking you,
life is living.
I'm asking you a motherfucking question.
Without caring about other people's
I don't care what the fuck you got going on.
Just because I don't agree with your opinion.
All I'm saying, I feel like, bro, this conversation not going to go nowhere in no way. I feel like
Corey, you such a W.
No, I'm not doing it for
nigga, you don't have nobody. He don't even agree with you, bitch. You don't have nobody on your motherfucking side. It's not cute about being a motherfucking bully.
That's your perception.
It's not. It's not cute. It's not cute.
That's your perception.
It's not cute. When the fuck do you leave?
Yo, that's your perception.
Okay, now hold on. It gets worse. Hold on. I just realized I don't have the clip brought up. Let me just get it up for you. So earlier in the day, this is compounding. This is like one thing after another, right? There was a situation where, let me see if this is the whole, this is kind of the whole clip. Oh no, this is the end of the clip. Okay, hold on. Can I find the beginning of this clip? Because it's bad, but I also want you to see some of it. So, okay, I'll pull this one up here. And then let me get you, can't believe I've even typing this word into my chat or into my search. It's horrible. Let me see if I can find it to clarify. Wardrobe defends. Where is this clip? I wonder if it's also taken down. It's probably horrible. Basically, maybe I shouldn't show the whole thing. Maybe it's too bad. So basically, this is all working up because earlier in the day, two men, I think, let me double check if they've got details. Wardrobe, it says Wardrobe, came in to defend Max after he was sexually assaulted and sexually harassed because two men, I think one of them being, I don't want to name names if I'm wrong, but they came in to corner him. So this is the end. So these two guys come in to corner Max and they're harassing him. They're like, oh, if you're pretty, if you want to do this, they're saying oh, if you're going to act this way, then maybe this. I'm gonna get your ass. And then he runs away.
Get sexually harassed, bro. Can you go cut their teeth?
See, he said I got sexually harassed.
Girl.
Bro, this nigga's annoying to this butt nigga, bro.
Excuse me.
So Wardrobe is this one. He's the gay. He's like the gay. He makes gay dance videos and he makes cute, he's very popular. And then Max is the one with the diva tattoo. OJ is the you're the demon guy. But I'm not sure if let's see who these two guys are. Let me double check here. So no, these are two different guys. Okay. I'm not sure who these guys are. And this is where I'm like, where's Kai Cenat coming in? So I don't know who these two gentlemen are. I don't know how to Google their name.
And if he did, what the fuck you about to do about it?
So he said you sexually harassed him. He said, so what if he did? What are you gonna do about it?
You know, it ain't cool to sexually harass somebody.
Thank you, wardrobe.
Okay, now there is longer clips that I saw, but they're not coming up for me for some reason. There is a chance they might have been taken down because, well, they're horrible. But this is what I'm saying. Like, this is so bad. Oh, here we go. Okay, so just like trigger warning. Okay, here's some of the clips. Wardrobe defending Max.
Another Mr. Beast chest.
Oh, okay, so see, this is still the end. It's like the end keeps showing up. So I'm gonna get your ass, like even that commentary, like just to say that. Oh, here we go.
You look good in that long, Black. You look good in
That's so scary to be cornered. My heart's already racing. My heart's literally racing.
that long, Black. Yeah, hey, yo, you got that BBL, right?
You got that BBL.
I like that. I
Why
like
is he taking off his shirt, bro?
I like that. I like that.
See, why is that funny? Why do men think this is fucking funny?
Oh, another Mr. Beast chest.
Like, why do men think like this is funny humor? Even if they think it's just for stream, even if they think they're getting a clip, why would you do this? It's so gross, bro. It's so fucked up. And it just like, ooh, every part of me just gets so terrified first because obviously all the memories flood back, all that, like if you've ever been cornered like that, you just know that feeling and you're just like, oh my God. And you're like wondering like, is this it? And what's worse is it's on camera. Guys, they're doing it on stream. They know thousands of people are watching. Thousands. This is patriarchy. This is patriarchy, hierarchy, and dominance. This is literally entitlement for men to think rape jokes are funny. Sexual harassment jokes are funny. It's just, it's absolutely just, okay. Now go back to wardrobe defending against OJ. So now there's three guys. So, okay, now there's three different people who have bothered Max, which by the way, I think if I'm not mistaken, wardrobe or Max or both have left university. I have to double check. Because again, it's all still happening. I'm still getting all the updates. But now there's three guys who have bothered Max. All for getting a diva tattoo. All for having nail polish. All for being an ally to wardrobe. Right? Insane.
Do you leave?
Oh my God!
When do you leave?
Come here.
When
We
do
can
you
just
leave?
clips.
When do you leave?
Come here.
I just said put the cameras down.
No, we
I
cool,
just
we
said
cool
put the
then.
cameras
I
down.
feel like-
No, because
I just said put the cameras down.
Like that tea,
Hold on,
sprinkle.
I feel like I respect you for coming up here and
No, because he can't defend his own self, so I'm going to defend him.
Listen,
I'm asking- Shut up the fuck up, because I'm talking to him. I'm not talking to you.
Oh
Move.
my gosh.
I
Go.
100%. I just feel like this conversation is not gonna get no. Cause I understand POV. I
just got
understand
your
POV,
clips.
but I feel like we just.
Bitch, I've been having clips. Bitch, I don't even do shit to get clip, boo. Period.
I feel like we just leave.
I don't, because it never gave that. It never motherfucking gave that, boo. You gotta get engaged. You gotta bully others to get a motherfucking clip. You do, no, because you really do. You really do.
We cool.
No, because you really do.
No, I
need to make sure he good.
No, but that's not fun. Have the conversation, go. You're not talking about shit about nose being painted. What does nose painted got to do with motherfucking you calling somebody a demon? What the fuck?
Oh my God.
Like, girl, what?
Oh my gosh, you're not the diva, you're a demon. That is a Jamaican.
I'm asking you a question.
Holy water upon the boy.
I don't care. I don't care. Okay, that explains a lot. That explains a lot, boo. You just explain a lot, boo. You gotta put on a whack ass outfit to get attention. You gotta do this and that, bully others to get attention.
I put on an outfit like this because when I walk outside, regardless of
nobody look at you because nobody know who the fuck you are, boo. Okay, exactly, and that's the mother.
It's just such loser behavior. I just have never seen more of a loser person in my fucking life. He's such a loser. He's so pathetic. You could just see there's no sense of values, no like care. Like we talk about people's character. Like, where is your sense of dignity? Where's your sense of dignity? This is not a joke. This isn't funny. And this is a part again of like, I know boys, this is why Andrew Tate is so prevalent. This is why so many boys go viral, because bully culture, first of all, is funny to people. And I do think there's like no value. They have strong opinions about gay people, strong opinions about women, strong opinions about femme men, but they don't have any opinions about anything else. They just know how to hate. They don't know how to like think about themselves. So of course, like it's bully. That's exactly what a bully is. A bully is somebody with nothing for themselves, and so they just go after everybody else because they're like, it's almost like their lack of sense of identity. They're upset when they see somebody else with a stronger sense of identity. Something like this. I don't know exactly. But it's very frustrating.
Fucking problem. You gotta bully other
guys, let's not underestimate how scary this is. Here's Wardrobe, a younger person, a gay person, approaching, standing up, you know, coming up. Like, yes, it's on camera. Yes, there are witnesses, but there was also witnesses to the sexual harassment we just saw. And there is absolutely a risk here. He is risking himself. Because who knows where it could have escalated. But this OJ, he's not de-escalating. That's for fucking sure.
Put somebody down so you can rise yourself up. Boo, no shade, you the actual devil, boo, bitch. Get the fuck out my face. Get the fuck out my face. Get out my face.
You didn't listen to me in this
I'm asking you. You're not talking about shit. Why would I listen to shit?
We're just having a ghetto.
Why would I talk? Okay, so it's giving you uncomfortable in your sexuality. It's giving you uncomfortable in your race. It's giving you uncomfortable in your motherfucking self. Go.
Okay, just I promise.
And if you talk about shit, bitch, I'm walking the motherfucker away.
Okay,
go.
But if you don't agree with it, you're walking away.
Go.
You don't have to agree with every perspective.
Exactly, but you don't got to bully. If you if you don't got nothing else to say, then don't say it at all.
Okay.
Don't.
You viewed it as bullying. I viewed it.
Don't. Okay, what the fuck do you view it as?
Oh my.
What the fuck do you view it as?
I can't even have the conversation.
Because I don't want to hear shit you're saying.
That is, for a lot of the reason I said this could be triggering for a lot of you is because this is somewhat of the rhetoric I grew up with my own parents, right? Like, oh, you think it's bullying. That's your perspective. We're just saying what's true. There are demons. Like, don't mess with gay people. Don't mess with the devil. Don't mess with Satan. You know, boys are boys and girls are girls. And God made us this way. And like, this rhetoric is very triggering. It's very difficult to listen to. It's why I tell you, as much as I love my parents unconditionally, and I do, it is like a matter of me not living at home. This is why I work so hard to be independent, because they listen to this rhetoric, guys, like it's it's good for, like, they like it. Like, they have like Fox News in the background or EWTN. They'll have like anti-gay rhetoric on in the background, like from a Catholic perspective, and like casual debates on YouTube. Like, it's not impacting their gay kids who are listening, because they're hoping we'll hear it and we'll be inspired to be straight, or we'll hear it and we'll be inspired to like not engage in our homosexual tendencies. So this is why I say it can be very triggering, because it's like hearing this day in and day out, like, it really is psychological torture. And I know even if they don't intend it to be, and I know this is hard for us to recognize, I think for some people, they just really think it's like the right thing to do. But if the right thing to do is causing this much harm, recalibrate. This is what Wardrobe was saying. Like, if you don't have something nice to say, don't say it at all. Like, you didn't need to say this. Max already made it clear, like, fuck off. And the fact that you're engaging, the fact that you're doubling down, the fact that Wardrobe is coming to you and saying, like, what are you doing? The fact that Max was crying on stream and OJ didn't at any point say, you know what? My bad. You have your beliefs. I have my beliefs. I shouldn't have said that. I'm sorry. That came off wrong. Instead, it's doubling down, high-pitched screaming, joking, laughing, mocking. This is really difficult to see. This is really what I wish our families could see in themselves. Like, not only do you look the way you look, but kids are listening to you and they're internalizing this. Look, Kai Cenat's like Streamer University at the end of the day is going to attract a lot of children. And a lot of kids are going to be watching this. And look, I have seen from the comment sections generally a huge pushback against the homophobia and, of course, the homophobia as well. But I've seen a huge pushback as well, which I do love to see, you know?
I just said put the cameras down. This is my fourth time saying it.
You're not a person.
Go.
You're not a person.
Hold up. 1 second.
Okay.
What does this mean? You're not a person. You're not a person. What does that mean? Is that what he's saying? You're not a person?
1 second. Hold up. Because I don't got time. I'm not going over time, boo. I'm not playing with no bitch. Nada.
I'm not vouching myself to you.
Go.
I just want to have a perspective. Okay. If I make a painting, and this is a painting about my mother, and somebody posts this painting online, and people hate the painting and bash the painting and say, fuck my mom, I have every right to be upset because I did not give the person permission to post the painting. If I post a painting of my mother, myself, and people don't like the painting, I I need to be comfortable and accept the painting regardless, because I did not freely post myself, or I did not freely express myself to then only be liked. Just because somebody expresses themselves don't necessarily mean you have to have this solid core opinion on agreeing with them. You could view it like I disrespected Max. Max was one of the first big streamers to ever even watch my stream. He know how I joke. Max personally, he probably won't say this. He knows how I joke. So that's why I came up to him and said that I am back and forth.
No. He's hiding behind the persona thing, like you guys are saying in chat. Like, so Wardrobe is saying, cut the cameras then. If this is a shtick, cut the cameras. I'll talk to the real you. And he's not cutting the cameras. So no, that is the real you. People always say, like, I get it. I do think, listen, I will tell you, streamer to streamer, I will tell you, people make you worse people. The comment section, the energy in the room, you just start playing for the audience. That's why I say, if this is a serious conversation, cut the camera. If this is not a serious conversation and because it's very hard not to play into the audience. It's very hard not to play into the moment because you start thinking entertaining. I got to be entertained. Every time I've ever regretted anything I said on stream, almost always I was playing to an audience. There's something that happens in our brain that like goes, oh, we have to exaggerate. We have to go louder. We have to get the clip. I don't know what it is, but that's why I think streamer culture can be so toxic. And it takes a lot of discipline to say, I'm not going to play to the camera, but they can't pretend they don't know it exists. So that's why Wardrobe's saying, cut the camera then, cut the camera. But he's not cutting the camera.
Now, me as a person, I feel like if somebody's talking to me and they don't like something I say, you just say it on live. Because
Yeah, but he couldn't say it on live because what if he was in freeze mode? That's what I'm saying. Like, Max was zoning out. Max wasn't engaging. He didn't even say a single word to you. And you kept talking. Why did you keep talking? That's the problem with this whole conversation. Max didn't even have the option to say anything because you didn't do the courtesy of reaching out to your friend. You say you respect him. You say he's a big streamer. You say he shouted you out. Then do him the respect and notice he's not responding. Be respectful towards him and realize like, oh, he's not engaging in the banter.
Somebody did something that I didn't like, I was saying on live. I did a last year with the Shane. I gave the Shane no, he acted like it was a business card. He went on my face, he said, get the fuck out of my face. I said I would never talk to a person like that, even if you disagree with me, because I would have the conversation with you. I would hear your side. But with streaming, y'all take everything so personal. And with streaming, you're a side character until you're the main character. If I was Michael Blackson and I said in an African accent, you're gay, or man, you nigga, you gay, everybody would have laughed. But because I'm not known, it's, oh, this nigga homophobic. I'm not homophobic. I just joke like that. And people in the Caribbean community understand, you're a demon, you're a demon. I don't have no ego in me to not apologize to Max. I would in the Beautiful Swift. But nobody online can make me apologize because Max is your favorite community streamer.
I just don't believe him. Like, if that was the case, then why did he act? Like, he might be saying it's a character. I didn't know it was a character. Like, I didn't know we were not doing the character. But that's the thing is, like, why is this the character you chose to do? Why is the character you picked a homophobic one? Like, look, we have a lot of... You know what I mean? We have so I want him to say when he said he's not homophobic, then tell the world right now you're pro-gay marriage, you're gay, you're cool with gay people, and there's nothing wrong with being gay. Because I don't believe you.
My man told me as soon as it happened, the first thing I said was, damn, I made Max cry. I didn't know it would have made him cry. If I had known that he would have took it so serious, or I was the last...
Well, then why did you let Wardrobe... No. Because if that was the case and he knew Max had cried and all this stuff after, then why when Wardrobe approached didn't he say, I'm sorry, I know, I made it good. I know I made Max cry, my bad. He didn't. He went into it even harder.
So I wouldn't have said anything. When I seen Mario, did I...
Time out, boo. Shut the fuck up, because you said a whole bunch of... No shade, you said a whole bunch of nothing, boo. You talking shit. No shade, the way you joke is not jokeable, boo. If it was really a motherfucking problem, you would have came up to him while he was by himself, you could have said, apologize, blah, blah, blah. Hey, your 2 minutes was up. You got the 2 minutes, you're out. Shut up. You saying a whole bunch of nothing. It's respect. It's respect. Respect is given, not... No.
I can understand. I could shrink my ego and say I would apologize.
Respect is earned, actually. It's not given, boo.
I would say I would actually...
Did he apologize?
No, so apologize.
I said it earlier.
So I'm telling you to apologize.
I will never apologize on stream for inauthenticity.
But you will embarrass somebody on stream, though. Because you'll embarrass somebody on stream, though. But you'll embarrass somebody on stream, though.
Because when I apologize on stream,
But you embarrass somebody on stream, though.
He only apologized.
But you embarrass somebody on stream.
If I apologize,
do both. Apologize in both places.
So you want to apologize on stream? Okay, can I say something?
Because it's not.
Hey, shut up.
Oh my God.
This my last motherfucking saying. If you wanna publicly shut the fuck up so I can talk. Can you be quiet? Can you be quiet? Can you be quiet?
I hope that it fulfills you.
Okay, well, let me say something. Let me say.
In the Caribbean community.
Nah, he doesn't apologize. He, not an apology, absolute fucking bully.
Can you shut up? It ain't nothing to be joking.
Oh, in this community. Okay, but are we a part of your community? This is what I'm saying. Like, it might be an inside joke with your community, but am I in your community? Do I know your lingo? Do I know the vibe? Does Max know the vibe? That's the, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, shut up. Stop trying to interrupt me. Can you please stop interrupting me? Can you please stop interrupting me? Just let me say one thing. If you want to so-called publicly embarrass somebody, then you should publicly apologize. Other than that, you can go to your guest dorm, which you don't stay here, boo. You leave tomorrow, which is the good thing. I'm not arguing with no bitch, no shade. Are you coming? Yeah, because I'm not arguing. I'm not arguing no bitch.
What happened?
Just go this way.
You scared of him?
Bro, I never gave scary, fuck.
You scared?
I never gave scary.
I need somebody else to get this.
You don't have to explain.
No, because I never gave scary.
You about to walk in because now
No.
I have a perspective. Mike, watch how streaming works.
Why are they egging him on? See how they're escalating? See, they're like, oh, you're scared? Oh, like, you're even scary? Like, he's like, I'm not scared. And then look how he's following him. Like, end it.
He just ignored me on his stream for having an opinion.
He just asked me
as soon as I came to talk to you when I had to have my own valid opinion, he came over to interrupt
He
me.
just asked.
Oh, my God. Like, we didn't just see what happened.
It's
what
a
happened?
simulation.
Nigga, I just said put the cameras down beforehand. Go over there.
Nah. Because I come from a Caribbean community. Max knew me. Max knew me when I.
It don't matter. Guy, if I disrespect you, I knew you, but still, if I ever disrespect you in a whole different way, that's weird. That's what I'm trying to say. Nobody's getting what I'm saying. No matter how long you know somebody, you can disrespect your mom and you know her for as long as you've been born. No matter how long you know somebody, you should not be disrespectful. That's rude. That's rude. That's rude. Go. Go. He go. Wait, excuse me. Wait, Rakai, what do you need to know? What happened?
Yes.
Okay, so tell him exactly what happened. Don't go off.
Okay.
Don't go off. Tell him exactly what happened. Tell him exactly what happened.
No screaming.
Okay, so I seen Max. I said, Max, you're not a diva.
You're a fool.
I said, you're not a diva. You're a demon. That don't represent you.
Why is he saying it to Mark? Is he saying it to Mark? No. I think it's extra offensive that he said it to another black man. I think he should lay into another black man so the other black men know how it feels to have another man. Because there's an intersection here at play. If they just go to the white man in the pink cap, you know what I mean? The white guy in the pink hat, that's, white guys are way closer to it's a different political play. It's a different political play.
If you see a kid and see, Daddy Max, I'm a diva. Are you a diva? You're a diva. I said, Max, I'm proud of you.
Yeah, I'm okay.
You're doing your thing, but don't sell your soul. Don't sell your soul. This is not you. You don't gotta express yourself.
Because he has diva tatted on him. Like, girl, what?
Let me just finish.
Right? Is he looking? Who's he telling this to?
I'm talking to you like
Girl,
that.
no, it's okay. I don't care.
I'm a type of person, if you feel a way about something, you just say it to me. I am not in the streaming world of just validation and being in the moment and I could understand I said something. Hold on! I got the clip. How are you doing? I got the clip right here. There's the evidence right here. How are you doing?
See? Okay, now the Clippers, they put him up very fast.
Why are you charging? What happened?
Girl, he basically trying to bully somebody and make somebody cry. Like, girl, trying to be funny.
With Max?
Yes, like, made him cry. Everything made him in his stream, basically calling him a demon because he had a tattoo tatted on him. And because he sold his soul, blah, 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 because he had a tattoo.
That's not
Honesty. And I'm gonna be honest on my perspective, even if people disagree with me.
It's like this, Max. I could speak.
You fake said more than what you told me.
You did.
No, I admit. But at the same time, I do it like this. If y'all want me to apologize, when my man came and told me in the room, damn, you
no, because let me say something. Rakai, if the situation was if you're publicly embarrassing somebody, you should publicly apologize. Why the fuck are you trying to do that? Like,
It sounded like the guys saw the clip and said, no, and OJ started getting defensive again. So that's a good sign, right? Too. Because I do think it's important that we recognize that there is a shift happening in some bubbles of younger people, especially being less homophobic. And there's still a problem. There's a lot of problematic behavior in a lot of these streamer bubbles. But it sounded like they called OJ out in that moment and then he started getting defensive again, which is good.
Girl, that's
If you
weird.
have a tattoo that you're proud of and you post it online to
Okay, so your name OJ. So
if you
know what? I'm not. You know what? I'm not even gonna say that. It don't matter. It don't.
Hold on. He's mad that he got diva tattoo.
He made him cry and then stream basically because.
Fuck the media and the influence. If you make a tattoo that says diva and you post it online and people don't like it, didn't you post it for people to have an opinion?
No.
You posted it online. To post
So he do shit. So basically, if somebody tell him to jump off the cliff, he's gonna jump off the cliff. If somebody tell him his outfit look a mess, he's gonna change his outfit. If he like, girl, I'm not like, girl, what?
Your bro somebody say shit right now, man.
Oh my God.
Can I talk to you?
No.
I wanted to fight. Basically, after looking at the clip I seen, he persistently just kept hitting him with something that's just like, you know, I could tell through Max's head, like, he like, you feel me? So it's like, I'm on some shit like, looking at that, that's fake disrespectful in a way. Because at first when OJ had told me, I'm thinking, oh, he said something slick. But then it's like, then you gotta understand, you don't be with Max in person, you don't hang around him to know him personally. Like, they know each other over the internet, but this is not something personal. They don't have no personal relationship. So when I looked at that and seen it for 3 minutes of him persistently just going at him, of course that's gonna get to somebody. Of course you're gonna feel away because it's like Max deal with that a lot. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. I know to know Max personally, I don't fuck with that because I sat down and went over there to see the clip because I finally saw it. I heard OJ's perspective before I could see the clip. And I'm looking, I see the clip. That's not right.
See. I love this because OJ's trying to spin it in a particular way, and then all the kids are they're grown-ups, but like some of them are young. But they did say, I watched the clip. I disagree. I think you were too hard on him. You went too hard. That is why I think like this is such a powerful moment because a lot of people do watch the same clips and we come away with different opinions. But I love that they're all recognizing that Max did not deserve this. He does not deserve to be 3 minutes of just being called a demon and saying you're gross and saying like this isn't you. This is love this that he went back and he looked at the clip and he came back. This is really good because again, a bunch of young kids are watching this.
For 3 minutes.
Warjo, he called him a demon?
Yes, for expressing himself, Brad having something tatted.
But I'm saying that's weird. That's disrespectful. He just persistently going at it for 3 minutes. I know Max personally. So that to me,
Is OJ literally yelling in the background right now? What is this?
Yeah.
This is not good.
I'm gonna joke like how we
stay focused.
Max might don't feel that way about him.
That's real genuine. You just made him over the weekend. I really made Max cry.
Because that's where.
Yes, and that's my man's kid.
God, so annoying.
I want to go apologize to him in person. But if somebody comes to me online, you still here?
Yes, he's gonna do my stream.
If somebody if somebody comes to me,
but so listen, I feel like you fucked up, gang.
oh my God, I'm canceled. I'm black for life.
See, oh my gosh, I'm canceled. Like, it's all a big joke to him. He says he would apologize, but it's all a big joke. That's how a bully bullies. Because they all think it's a big joke and everyone's feelings is a joke and everyone doesn't matter. And like, look, is he coping? Absolutely. Do I think like bullies, especially him, they come from a weakness of the character. They're deeply insecure 100%. But this is why I say like, you've got to do the work because it's not a justification for the way you hurt people and call it a joke.
Listen. But can y'all listen? I hear all of y'all perspective. I'm not saying I wouldn't apologize.
Don't even argue. They're like immature. Don't even argue with them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I feel like that's still weird. Like,
It is weird. It is weird. Y'all should all hold this attention. Right, don't give them all this attention.
Yeah, and my chat said it earlier that like, oh, he likes this attention. I think this is OJ's one. OJ keeps saying, I'm not popular. People don't know who I am. Well, they're going to know now. And I think he's secretly riding that wave. I think he kind of likes it, right? Because like, what are you doing? Like, you won't shut it down. She even said like, we're giving him attention, but it's giving him attention. Well, you wanted attention. Now you have it. The dilemma though, is I think what I'm liking, what I see here that I wanted to share with you guys was I feel like a lesson is being learned here. I really do. I feel like, okay, I'm seeing a lot of really good comments. I'm seeing obviously a lot of homophobia, but a lot of pushback. I'm seeing a lot of people just, take a really hardcore stance of this isn't okay. And that is so meaningful for queer kids everywhere. That is like, I can't even tell you how powerful of a message that is, whether it's a queer person setting up for a non-queer person or whatever it is. It's just such a strong message for the community to come together and say, like, this is not okay. Because we grew up in a world where, like OJ, it was just the jokes. It was just the humor. We're just joking. Well, but does a joke have a little bit of truth to it in some contexts? You know?
I want to apologize for this.
So I was gonna apologize regardless.
Listen, I was just saying to you. I stole Lacey some shit for water for the clip. I apologize. He said, no, chat, y'all know my back to that crying. So I think you should apologize. Back to that crying.
He ended the stream, he got upset. You like walked away like, girl, I just don't find that shit
No,
funny.
it's not funny because he's trying to basically simplify. He said you're an abomination. He said diva and D is stand for demon. You're an abomination. That's not a joking matter. He's trying to explain,
Yeah, that's not funny.
Like, and then you put allegations.
I love it. Oh, you don't know how much this heals my inner child to hear people say, that's not funny. This isn't a joke. This isn't cool. This is good news. This is terrible. I'm so sorry for Max and all the gay kids who had to watch that happen. But I don't know if people understand how powerful it is to hear like this isn't funny, because it's not funny.
Somebody, boo, knowing damn well that
What allegation I put on?
calling him a demon, boo.
Bro, don't even go back and forth.
Yeah, boo. I'm just paying it, boo. You look a hot ass mess. You put on an outfit to give yourself attention. Like, you look bummy
I put on
as
an
fuck.
outfit because I like
Boo, and you look a mess, boo. And if everybody tell you, you know what? I'm tired of going back and forth with you. I'm really tired of it. I'm really tired.
You're good. You're good. That makes sense.
You understand how I joke. Like, I don't understand how I joke.
I don't understand how I joke. You don't understand how I joke. You don't understand how I joke. Listen to him begging like a child.
No, I don't mean that. No, I don't mean that. No, I'm joking. So I'm supposed to come, oh my gosh, OJ, you calling me? Bro, if Max felt like that way in the moment, and you said, bro, I ain't gonna lie, I would've listened to him and I would've understood.
I'm here.
It's like sometimes when you talk to a brick wall, you just gotta stop talking.
Yeah, it's okay. Come on. We don't need to be around that.
Girl, no shit, because I'm irritated. I know.
I love that. The idea that like, it's like talking to a brick wall. It really is. And I think a lot of us grow up in communities similar. Like we grew up with fathers or brothers or people that we try to communicate to. And it's like they have this wall up where there's like, it's a joke. You don't get it. I didn't mean it. I'm not even like that. But then, the whining is crazy. He's whining. He's literally like throwing a tantrum, and this is so bully. This was that episode of Hey Arnold where the bully like bullied and then he ended up crying like a baby. It's because bullies are secretly like deeply insecure. They're often abandoned children. They're people with bad role models. Like I get it. A bully is a bully is a bully. I tell my brothers all the time. I tell my dad all the time, like, your younger boys, some of them grow up in bully culture because you guys bullied and you don't even know you bullied. You bullied when the kids gained weight. You bullied when anybody looks a little femme. Like growing up in a bully culture where like people tease each other, like teasing is one thing, but when it crosses that line, you're like, this joke feels too real. When the joke feels too real or it holds any kind of like, if it was just a joke, he would have apologized right the fuck away. But he doubled down. This is why it was so traumatizing to watch for me, but also like kind of healing at the end where I was like, yeah. Okay, this is it. Like this is, Chet says no one cares about men who abuse men. Literally is my point. That this bully culture, this in real life streaming culture, this idea of it's just a joke, like, jokes are jokes until they're not jokes. And then they're just rude or bullying or something harassing, right? What's funny about them cornering Max into a corner and the guy taking off his shirt? What's funny about that? I don't like it. Now, Max did make a follow-up video. Okay? Here we go. Next day.
And for that reason, I know you told Kai you feel bad. You want to talk to me, but you don't feel bad. I don't believe you feel bad. I don't want to have a conversation with you because if you didn't get this backlash, you wouldn't feel bad. If the comments were like, oh yeah, this Max nigga, he's on the loose end. He pushing weird shit to kids. He's an oddball. OJ's right. OJ did great. I love OJ. You wouldn't have probably taught me the rest of the university. You would have just been happy and content with what you just did. And for that reason, you're out. Okay? That's it.
I'm glad. I don't think he has to talk to him. I do not think he should make peace with OJ. OJ burnt that bridge. He said, Max gave me a chance. He was a big streamer in my chat. Well, you took that opportunity and you burned the bridge. You pushed a bad narrative. You were homophobic. Pushing, like, why is homophobia funny? Okay, make it make sense. So I'm proud of everybody involved. Again, I don't know anything about any of these people, and I'm sure all of them are problematic in different ways, as we all are. But I am relieved to see homophobia combated so passionately and from such a good place. And that's what I want to see. So, you know, Max, Wardrobe, everybody who said it was wrong, everyone who called out OJ, I'm really, really proud of young people in this situation for doing the right thing in this moment, because I know with this administration and the way that the world is, it would have been very tempting just to jump into the homophobia. So really beautiful to see, honestly. And I wanted to share that with you guys at the end of our stream today, just to bring it all full circle that, look, being gay, being queer, being LGBT isn't a monolithic experience. Being Black, being a man, being a woman, like nothing we're experiencing is a monolithic experience. But there is a community to be built with people that are trying to combat bigotry, with people that are trying to heal, with people that are trying to be kind and compassionate. And I think that that is the community that we should all aim for, because we deserve it. Our kids deserve to grow up in a world where they're not bullied for wearing nail polish or what they look like or how they talk or how, you know, whatever they present as. And that's what we need to center all of our attention on, is how is this a safe community for the children that are watching, especially Kai Cenat, who has a history of platforming abusers like Chris Brown. You know what I mean? Like, I'm looking at Kai too, like, sir. And I know fame, everyone's chasing fame and clout and money, and I get it, but isn't there a better path to this success that doesn't involve you platforming abusers, that doesn't engage with homophobia being allowed at your university? Now, I know OJ went home the next day, but did he go home because of the homophobia, or did he go home for another reason? All I'm saying is, you know, I'm looking at the top streamers, the people making the top dollar, and I'm asking, what are you doing with that power? Because you're in a position of privilege, and I hope to see you combating homophobia the way that Max decided to do, and the way that Wardrobe decided to stand up for people, because I think that's a really beautiful thing, and that's what we should be focusing our privilege on, our money, our, you know, our ability to support the right streamers. The streamers should be people that are combating bigotry, not people like OJ who's engaging in it for clicks. Talk about the audacity of him to say, oh, you're going to get your clip, you're going to get your click, Wardrobe. What do you think you're trying to do? You don't think OJ's trying to get a clip? Like, that's what I'm saying. And what was the clip of? Homophobia. I'm happy he got backlash. That's important. That's a testament to how the world is changing for the better, you know?